Welcome back, friends. In previous video we learned how to solve simple equation. Okay, we already also solved exercise 2.1. Now today we will solve some word problem using equation. What you have to do in word problem, first of all you need to make equation from this statement. Statement is given to you and you have to try to make equation. After equation it will be easy to write how to solve equation. Okay, that you already learned in 2.1. So here one statement. Here today topic we will cover example 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That is already given in your textbook. Okay. Example 5. Statement of example 5 is what should be added? Means you need to add something to twice the rational number. -7/3 means તમારે twice of the rational number. Twice એટલે multiply by 2. કોનામાં multiply by 2 કરવાના છે? -7/3 માં. So first of all twice of -7/3 is 2 multiply -7/3, that is -14/3. Okay, now what should be added to twice of the rational number? Twice of rational number is this one. In this rational number you need to add something. Which number we should add? That is not given. So let's say number added is x. If number added is x, then you can write -14/3 plus x. Here the answer is given to get 7/3. Means rational number -7/3. You need to multiply that with 2 and add something, that is x, to get 3/7. Okay. So this is 3/7. Now you get the equation. If you solve the equation, you will get value of x. Means તમને શું મળશે? કયો નંબર એડ કરવાનો છે. ફરીથી main important part of this example is this three statement. First of all, you learn how to generate the equation, then it will be easy how to find the solution of equation. Okay, so first twice of -7/3, that is 2 multiply -7/3. 7 2s are 14, so -14/3. Twice of -7/3 is -14/3. Now we add something into that, that is x, because what number is added is not given. So -14/3 plus x is equal to 3/7. Now -14/3 on right side become +14/3. So x is equal to 3/7 plus 14/3. Now you know how to solve equation. Why? Because here the addition of rational number means take the LCM first. 3/7 is multiplied with 3 in a numerator and denominator. Why? Because LCM is 21. To get 21 here you need to multiply with 3 in a numerator and denominator. Same, to get 21 here you need to multiply with 7. So 9/21 plus 98/21. Now add the numbers. So this is the number that is added to twice of -7/3 to get 3/7. So 107/21 should be added. Clear? First of all you need to make equation and then solve as we perform in a simple equation. Okay? Next example, that is example 6. The perimeter of rectangle is 13 cm and its width is 3/4 cm. Find its length. Here in a question, what information is given with? Means b is given, that is 2 3/4. Convert this into improper fraction. 11/4 cm. Length that you have to find. Here what is written? Find its length. Means value of length is not given. What is the equation for a perimeter of rectangle? into bracket L plus 3. Perimeter of rectangle. L plus B. But in a question the value of perimeter is given. Okay, so we can write value of perimeter 30 is equal to 2. This value is given, so we have written 30 is equal to 2. Length is not given, but breadth is given 11 by 4. Okay. Now here, what is the operation between 2 into L plus 11 by 4? 2 is in a multiplication, so it becomes division on left side. Become 13 by 2 is equal to L plus 11 by 4. Now what we have to find here? L. L શોધવાનો છે તો 11 by 4 from the right it goes to the left. What is the operation? Addition. It become subtraction. So 13 by 2 minus 11 by 4 is equal to L. Now again you need to take LCM. LCM is 4, so 13 by 2 need to multiply with 2 in a numerator and denominator. So now both denominator are same. So 26 minus 11 is 15. So what is the value of length? 15 by 4 centimeter. You can convert this into a mixed fraction. So we get 3 by 4 centimeter. So length is 3 by 4 centimeter. Okay, again perimeter of rectangle is given 13 centimeter. So we know the equation for a perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 into bracket L plus B. Here the value of perimeter is given, so we written it as a 13 is equal to 2 as it is. Length is not given, breadth is given 11 by 4. 2 is in a multiplication, so it becomes denominator on left side is equal to L plus 11 by 4. Now we have to find L, so we move 11 by 4 from the right to left. It becomes subtraction because it is in a addition on right side. So 13 by 2 minus 11 by 4. Now we already learned in the chapter rational number how to solve this equation. Next, example 7. The present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. Okay, what is the first statement is written in example 7, that is whatever Sahil's age, Sahilની age જે પણ હશે એના કરતા મધરની એજ 3 times છે. Okay, for example, if Sahil's age is 3 years, જો Sahil 3 year નો હોય તો mothers multiply by 3. If Sahil's age is 15 year, જો 15 year નો હોય તો એની મમ્મીની એજ 3 multiply 15, 45 years. Okay, but in a question Sahil's age is not given, Sahil's present age આપી નથી, so we assume let the Sahil's age is x. Okay, so let if his present age is x year, then what will be his mother's age? It is 3x year. Mother's present age is 3x year. Okay, 3 times means 3 multiplied by x, and if it is written 3 plus or 3 more, then you will need to add 3. Do not confuse in these two statements. If it is 3 times means multiply by 3, and 3 more means add 3. Okay, so here it is written 3 times means we need to add multiply with 3. Next statement, after 5 years. Okay, for example, તમારી અત્યારની એજ 15 year હોય તો 5 years પછી કેટલી થાય? 20 થાય. If my age present age is 25, then after 5 years will be 30. So here it is written that after 5 years, जो x હોય તો after 5 years કેટલી થાય? X plus 5, and mother's age 3x plus 5. So after Sahil's age and mother's age, okay. Next is written that age will add to 66 year. Means after 5 year, if you add both age of both of them, બંનેની age નું addition કરો તો શું આવે છે 66. Means we need to add these ages. This is age of Sahil after 5 years and this is age of mother after 5 years. If you add these two ages, then you will get 66 year. Means the addition of age is 66 years. So you can write x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 66. Now we have equation x plus 3x. Now do remember that whenever there are like term, already we learned concept of like term and unlike term into the 7th standard. So x and 3x are like term, so we can add them. X plus 3x is 4x. 5 plus 5, 10 is equal to 66. Now we cannot add 4x and 10 because 4x and 10 are unlike term. Now 10 is in addition, so move to the right, it becomes minus 10. Now 4 is in a multiplication, become division. So what we get? 40 as the answer. Now we get x is 14, but what is x? X is the Sahil's present age. So Sahil's age is 14 years. And what will be mother's age? Next example, Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupees coin as he has 5 rupees coin. Read this first statement properly. What is written that Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupees coin as he has 5 rupees coins. Means જેટલા પણ 5 rupees ના coins છે એના કરતા 2 rupees ના coins 3 times છે. So for example, let's say number of 5 rupees coins are x. So what will be the number of coins of 2 rupees? Okay, why? Because જેટલા પણ 5 rupees ના coins છે એના કરતા 2 rupees ના coins 3 times છે. Okay, if he has in all the sum of 77 rupees. Now this is not a coin, this is rupees. For example, if you have one coin of 5 rupees, 5 rupees નો એક coin હોય તો તમારી પાસે કેટલા rupees કહેવાય? 5. If you have two coins of 5 rupees, 5 rupees ના બે coin હોય તો કેટલા rupees થાય? 10 rupees. If you have 3 coins of 5, then it means 15 rupees. So we need to find the rupees from the coins. Here we have value of coin x and 3x. We need to find rupees from the coins. So money from rupees 5 coins. Okay. If that is one coin of 5 rupees means it is 5 rupees. Two coin of 5 rupees means 10 rupees. 4 coin means 20 rupees. So if we have x coin, it means x multiplied 5. So we have 5 multiplied x, that is 5x rupees. Now for a 2 rupees coin, if we have 1 coin of 2 rupees, it means 2 rupees. 2 coin means 4 rupees. 5 coin means 10 rupees. What we are doing? We are multiplying number of coin with 2. So we have 3x coin means we need to multiply number of coin with 2 to find the rupees. Money from rupees 2 coins, that is 2 multiplied 3x, 6x. These are the rupees, but total money is given 77. So you can write 5x plus 6x is equal to 77. 11x is equal to 77. Now 11 in a denominator. So what is this x? X is number of coin of 5 rupees. Now how many coins of 2 rupees? You need to multiply with 3 because it is 3 times 21. I hope you clear with example 7 and 8. Example 9. The sum of 3 consecutive multiple of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. Now you learn in the 6th standard what is multiple. Multiple means that comes in a table. So it is multiple of 11 means which are the multiple of 11? You can write 11, 22, 33, 44. These are called multiple of 11s because 11 1 is 11, 11 2 is 22, 11 3 is 33. But what we are doing in 33 to get 44? 33 માં શું કરીએ તો 44 આવે. We are adding 11 in every previous number, but here in a question what is the first number is not given. So let first multiple is 11. X. If the first multiple is x, so to get a next multiple, what we are doing? X plus 11, we are adding 11 into the previous one. Now consecutive. Consecutive means in a sequence. Number after previous number. So these three called consecutive. એટલે તરત જે આવતા હોય એ 3 numbers, that is called consecutive. So x, if first number is x, then what will be next number? X plus 11. Because to find the multiple, we are adding 11 in a every previous number. આગળનો જે પણ નંબર હોય એનામાં 11 એડ કરીએ તો એની પછીનો મલ્ટીપલ મળે. So if first number is x, next multiple is second multiple is x plus 11. To get third multiple, we need to add 11 into previous one. So this is the previous one. So third multiple x plus 11 plus 11. You get x plus 22. Now we have value of 3 consecutive multiple of 11. X plus 11, x plus 22. So here the sum of 3 multiple is 363. Means if you add this 3 number, you will get 363. So we can write x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363. Now we have equation, we can solve that. X and x. These are like terms, so we can write 3x plus 11 plus 22, 33 is equal to 363. Now 33 in addition becomes subtraction on right side. in a multiplication become division. 110 is the first multiple. Why? Because x is 110 and first multiple is x. So first multiple is 110. To get next multiple, you need to add 11. X plus 11, that is 110 plus 11, 121. Third multiple, x plus 22. Our x is 110 plus 22. You will get 132. So our three multiples are 110, 121 and 132. Now next, okay, in exam if the question is about a multiple of 8, multiple of 9, then what we have to do? Add 9 in the previous number. Okay, example માં આવી રીતે question change કરી શકે કે multiple of 11 ની જગ્યાએ multiple of 8 or multiple of 9 or multiple of any number can be asked. Example 10. The difference between two whole number is 66. The ratio of two number is 2:5. Now what is the ratio? You can write like this. Now if the ratio is given, then you can write let the first number is 2x and second number is 5x. Whenever in an example ratio is given, then you can write 2x and 5x. Why? Because the ratio of 2x and 5x will be 2:5. So you can write like this. Okay. So we have two numbers 2x and 5x. Now what is the first statement? The difference between two whole number is 66. So you can write 5x minus 2x is equal to 66. Okay. 5 minus 2 is 3x is equal to 66. So x is equal to 66 by 3, that is 22. Now we have value of x, not 2x and 3x. So first number what is the first number? 2x. Means we need to multiply x with 2. That is 44. Second number is 5x. It means 5 multiplied by 22. That is 110. If you perform the subtraction of these two numbers 110 and 44, you will get 66. Means your answer is correct. Again, here the ratio is given, so we can write first number is 2x and second number is 5x. If it is 2:3, then you can write 3x. Okay. Difference between them is 66. So 5x minus 2x is 66. 5 minus 2x is 3x is equal to 66. 3 in a denominator, so x will be 22. But here it is value of x, not 2x and 5x. So find the 2x, that is 2 multiplied 22, 44. And 5x, 5 multiplied 22 is 110.